Hello there, I'm Alison Flint-Steiner and I'm a language and communications trainer for the Language Institute Idiom. In this video lesson, I'm going to look at graphs and visuals for reports and presentations in English. One of the most challenging, but one of the most interesting parts of making a presentation or writing a report is using graphs and visuals to represent ideas and numbers. We all know what a bad visual looks like, but we can learn from those mistakes and make our own charts and graphs more effective. As well as examining types of visuals, this video will also build vocabulary for graphs and charts in English. There are many different types of graphs and charts. Here are some examples. The pie chart, line chart or graph, bar chart, table, flow chart, organizational chart or organigram, technical drawing, photograph or blueprint. Let's start with the pie chart. When do you use it? Quite simply when you want to express percentages or parts of a whole. The individual parts of a pie chart are called segments or even slices, like an apple pie. Now, a line chart is used when you want to show trends that have a lot of data, maybe monthly or quarterly sales figures over a longer period. The x-axis typically shows the time scale, and the y-axis shows the amounts. You can graph several variables simultaneously using a line chart or graph, as here when talking about the number of days of work. A bar chart is used for smaller samples of data and may contrast 2 or 3 sets of data. Again, the x-axis shows the time scale, and the y-axis shows increases or decreases in sales or profits or other data, for instance. This example shows the consumption of different foods on different days. Moving on to tables. These are used to display data in a way that the reader can find specific values. They are made of columns going down and rows going across. You normally locate data by looking at the intersection between the two. While tables are useful, too many figures or numbers can confuse the reader, and tables that have very big are very hard to read. Flowcharts are great for showing various processes such as production lines, approval processes, and the details of systems. Simply create a box, put some text in it, add a second box, fill that with text, and link them with an arrow or line. Off you go, just like in the example. When you use an organigram, you use it to show organizational structures and management hierarchies. In many ways, this is similar to a flowchart, but the focus is on responsibility and not processes. Not only this, but many reports and presentations include other visuals, such as blueprints, maps, photographs, and diagrams. The most important thing here is to make them clear enough and big enough for the reader or audience to see, and that all the labeling is correct. So, to sum up, there are many different types of graphs and diagrams that can be used in reports and in presentations, but choosing the right one for user purposes is important. That's all for this video brought to you by the Language Institute Idiom. We look forward to hearing from you soon. For more insights into the English language, visit our website www.idiom.at and check out more of our videos under Free Video Lessons. Thanks and bye again.